This from Dawg Pound Daily. 5 nightmare scenarios for the Browns in the 2022 season, and let's run through them. Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt get injured. 4, the secondary falters. 3, Kevin Stefanski play calling baffles. 2, wins don't come early. And number 1, Watson suspended all season. And I guess number 1 would be 1 and 2 would be the most concerning, because after those first 4 games, the schedule gets significantly tougher. And if you're without Deshaun Watson all season, that's an uphill. You're going uphill.
Yeah, it would definitely make for a long, enduring season. But the wins not coming early would be very, very concerning, because they are kind of set up to get off to a fast start, even with Brissett being the starting quarterback in the event of Watson's suspension. I would say out of all of those, and it sounds crazy and blasphemous to say, this team's actually kind of built to handle an injury to either Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb, just based on their depth and the way they kind of operate their system, with Dearness kind of subbing in for Nick. And now with Ford in the mix, kind of being like a substitute for Hunt, it kind of like lends itself to where they could get by as long as it wasn't a season-ending type affair. But yeah, if Watson gets suspended all year, everything changes. You know, the whole outlook for everything, even possible people being traded that we don't even think are on the block right now. You know, everything would be on the table if they have to kind of punt on the season from a Super Bowl aspiration standpoint with Watson being gone.
Let me ask you this. If Watson is suspended for a whole year, do you think they at least pick up the phone and see what it would cost to get a Jimmy Garoppolo? Because it's a guy who's won. He's won at a high level in this league.
I definitely think they're going to bring someone in. I don't necessarily think it'll be Garoppolo just because of how much money he's due, but they definitely have to bring another guy in who can play. You know, like Dobbs is good in theory, but Dobbs is here basically as a support system for Watson himself. They share the same quarterback coach in the offseason. They kind of see the game the same way. He's kind of there to be that echoing voice in the quarterback room and on the sideline. He's not, you know, he's only attempted a handful of passes, so he's not someone you feel comfortable. You know, if something were to happen to Brissett, you have to have someone there who can just throw off the jacket, go in and handle business for as long as they need to. I keep going back. Like I would find out what they could do to get Gardner Minshew. I think that's a guy that he could thrive in that kind of role. You know, kind of like a great value Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know, I think that's kind of who I would go for, or Ryan Fitzpatrick himself. If you could somehow convince him to hold off retirement for 1 year, to hold the clipboard and be the guy in case of emergency, I think that'd be a best case scenario.